YouTube squad, Semen Retention Gang. What's up, my spiritual family? So, out of breath, just got done with the workout, soaking up some of this beautiful cosmic energy from the sun. While I'm out here, I thought I'd take a moment to get a little bit heady with you guys, if you don't mind, on the subject of semen retention and life in general, and spiritual practice, and how all of these things interrelate. Sexual life force energy, and how that is the most valuable resource that you have as a human being, at least physically speaking. You are a spiritual entity, first and foremost, existing in physical form. So a spiritual practice is anything that brings us more in contact with our spiritual nature than our physical nature. But we understand we are both of these things, and we have to take care of the body as much as we have to take care of the soul, and the mind being the interface between the soul and the body. So before I start diving deep, I'm going to take a moment shamelessly to plug my first single release out on Spotify, Apple, all the major platforms. Under the same name you find me here, Ethereal. So I'm very proud of this music. First single's out. The full album will be out on 10/20 this coming Friday. And then there's going to be several more albums to follow. So those of you that are amazing enough to be checking out my content here, I'd really appreciate if you give my music a listen. It's me just pouring my heart and soul out in the form of music. So, all right, enough about that. So, the sun and the earth, we can think of as masculine and feminine principles. The earth has water, which is feminine in nature. Water is very adaptable, and water responds to energy. We know this through the science of cymatics. We know that water is like a receiving vehicle, if you will. Whereas the sun projects. Water is more about receiving. The sun is more about projecting. So that's why the sun, I say, is masculine. The earth, being mostly water and minerals, is more feminine. And so the projection of energy from the sun, the masculine sun, the physical son of God, impregnates the earth with life. And then you have all of this beautiful life around me, including you and I. So in that same sense that the physical sun and its energy impregnates the earth with life, charges the earth with life, your seed is like the sun in that it can create new life in a womb man, a woman, a man with a womb man. As a man, you have it's something like the energy of the sun, okay? It's like that in that you also have the ability to create life through your seed. So if you think about the power of that sexual energy that we used to be wasting on pixels on screens, in like fake phony relationships we didn't really want to be in, making soul ties with people we really shouldn't be connected to because we didn't do our homework, we didn't vet these people, we were in simp mode, we thought they had something we lacked, we weren't in contact with God, we were in a lack mentality, we were looking outside of ourselves for answers, all of this crap, right? You get that out of the picture. You start to cultivate this energy that was once being wasted, and you start to become like potent, like the sun is potent. You start to become somebody that is like the sun. There's that song, Everybody Loves the Sunshine, one of my favorite songs. Well, not everybody loves the sunshine. Vampires don't like the sunshine, but I don't like vampires. So for me to be shining like the sun serves my best interest because it kills vampires, and then it invites other people who like to be in the sun to come spend time with me. And those are my people. And I think you guys are my people. If you like sunshine, you probably like me. I love sunshine, right? Sunshine is a very masculine expression. Like I said, impregnates the feminine earth, which is like a womb with life. And that is the source of all life around us. So we, as creator beings ourselves, also as men with this projection ability to procreate with the help of the woman, the waters of the earth that hold the energy that we would project to create life. If we're not projecting that into a woman, then that energy gets used in other areas. And that energy will start to radiate outwards like the energy of the sun radiates outwards. And it's going to start to have like a healing, uplifting effect on everything around you, on everybody around you. You're not going to have to say a word. If you retain enough of your sexual life force energy, you can start to become a healing presence in a room without saying a word, without even having the intention of doing so. The same way the sun just does that. The sun just shines. You can shine like the sun too. You have to cultivate that life force energy. That's really what it is. That's what your sexuality really, really, truly is. And these are discoveries that I'm making in real time and sharing with you guys as I make them on this channel, right? To encourage other men that are on this path to stay on the path, or other men that maybe you're just finding out about this, to get on this path. Give it a real, honest effort, and do it with sincerity. Do it with a sense of humility. Don't do it with a sense of, I want to manifest a Lamborghini. I want to manifest a beautiful wife, or this and that. No, you have to know in your deepest being that everything you need and have ever needed is now and always has been provided to you and always will be. When you know that in your heart, that's when you start to attract things. But see, in order to know that in your heart, you have to stop chasing things outside of yourself, which means we have to go in, which means we have to cultivate this energy from within ourselves. You see how this works? So this makes us powerful creator beings. So my experience, you guys, is since I've given up on the lust mentality, I've given up on this chasing of sensual temporary pleasure, my life has started to explode. My finances are exploding. All my personal relationships are improving. I'm getting job opportunities left and right. I'm attracting everything I need effortlessly. And I have less stress in my life than I've ever had before. I used to think, oh, I'm stressed out. What would help? Sex. I need a release. And it turns out quite the opposite is true. I haven't had a release in 6-7 months now. I've been on retention for over 8 months. I had some wet dreams in the beginning, but I'm on a steady streak of not having a single physical release in that way. And I'll tell you what, I have less stress than I've ever had in my life before, because I'm in contact with my creator, who is providing everything I need for me at all times. So that's my primary message for you guys. It works the same for you. All you have to do is tap into that. Stay tapped into that and understand that there are forces in this world that want to pull you out of that awareness, constantly distracting you with wars and rumors of wars. We have to stay focused, you guys. That's really all it is. Stay focused, and retention will help you. So with that, signing out. Love you guys. Peace.